Yo, welcome to Sprawl and Brawl. It is episode number 31. I am your host slash producer, Wild Matt. As always, December 22nd, Thursday, 2016, getting close to the end of the year here. There's still one more event left in the UFC. Bellator is done. There's still one more World Series of fighting, but yeah, MMA's pretty much wrapped up, isn't it, Steiner?
It's quite interesting. I don't know what World Series of Fighting is putting on.
Well, it's Jake Shields versus what's his face? The two ex-UFC guys.
Bitch?
Yes. That is the fight of
the very boring fight.
Oh no, it's going to be exciting. What are you talking about?
Well, likely Shields
put them on. This is an
EBI.
Isn't this an EBI fight?
Actually, probably would be. But does Fish really have much submission?
He might have in one point in his career, but now I don't know where he is at his career anymore, to be honest. It's been a long time since I've actually seen him. Like, even this WSOF, like, his last fight must have been at least 2015. At least.
That's a long time.
Yeah, I don't even know when his last fight was.
How many events do they put on a year?
It used to be at least 5 or 6. This year was way less. This year was not very confident for the WSOF next year.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of.
So yeah, the last time he fought. Oh man,
UFC
man, no, he fought this year. He fought this year against João Zeferino. Sure, and then he fought Okami in 2015 October.
Okami's a reasonable fight.
Yeah, and he lost against Paul Jarez before that. He got knee barred.
Okay, yeah, that guy's.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he's not even fighting in the U.S. anymore because nobody wants him.
Yeah.
Too deadly. Stop. Give up submissions, you dickhead.
Yeah, the guy tapped and then he popped his ACL.
Yeah.
And that was the second time he did it, and Dana White was like, "Fuck this guy."
Oh, in the UFC, yes, yes.
Yeah.
He's done it a few other times too. So.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy's got to be juiced to the fucking gills.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially now because he's fighting in Asia, I want to say. So there's no restrictions, man. All the juice in the world.
Is it seriously?
Yeah, in Japan, yeah.
That's just stupid.
I don't know about anywhere else.
If you get someone who's really stupid, that is just so bad for your body on just letting people take whatever the fuck they want. What will that just the
Hey, well, look at freaking Overeem in Japan. He was a small ass dude before. He was not big.
No. Well, he isn't what he was, yeah. He got a shit ton larger, but he was
pretty skinny for how tall he was. When he started his career, he was nowhere near the size he ended up being. Not even close. All right. So before we go into any of the news of the week, even though I put up the overlay for some reason, let's talk about the event that happened this weekend. UFC I guess there was a few other events. Bellator had one, but I didn't watch it. So UFC on Fox, Van Zandt versus Watterson. Just want to talk about the main event right now, or are we going in order?
I pretty much only saw the two fights.
Oh, well, son of a bitch. Guess I'll talk about everything first then.
I
do it real fast.
Record it, but I don't really remember much of it.
Okay. Well, I'll do this as fast as possible because the card was actually not that great, the undercard anyways, except for the main event of the preliminary card on Fight Pass, which I called out last week, which was Eddie Wineland versus Takeya Mizugaki. This ended with a TKO in the first round. I think they might have shown this at one point.
Sorry, last 3 fights I did see.
Oh, okay. Uriah Faber, yes.
Yeah.
But Eddie Wineland versus Takeya Mizugaki was a really good fight until that TKO there. But the TKO was also very good, but it was very competitive. It was a very close fight, and Eddie Wineland just destroyed him with a 4-hit combo, I think. Let's see. I'm going to go look at if I even have notes about some of these fights, because some of these fights I mainly just watched. I could not take notes about a lot of these fights. Let's see. No, I don't have any notes. It was just that exciting.
Mm.
And then the preliminary card on Fox Sports 1 started with Leslie Smith and Irene Aldonada. This was a very good fight. These two ladies went crazy, especially in the first round. At the last 30 seconds, Irene got hit and she was on the defensive and she was just swinging and she actually hit Leslie Smith down too at the very end. So like the first round was just insane. I would have probably given it to Smith just because overall she probably landed more. Just that was my opinion. She might have. I mean, I might be wrong, but hey. But yeah, this ended up in a unanimous decision for Leslie Smith, 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27. It's a very good fight. Very good fight to start off the preliminary card on Fox Sports 1. And then I watched, the next fight that I watched was actually the main event of Fox Sports 1. I actually just left because it got kind of boring and I did not expect too much of the Fox Sports 1 card. So I actually did other stuff. Then I got back in time for the main event, which actually ended up to be a really good fight. The first round was really good. And then the second one started with a takedown pretty much right off the bat by Paul Craig. Just like, I don't know how short it was, but right off the bat, he got a takedown and then he just grinded away at an armbar. It took a long time for him to get it, but he did get it, and it ended 2 minutes into the second. Good fight. He got a performance of the night there for his submission, because there was another submission, but two other submissions, but by far this was the best one, technically, I guess, is what you could say. And then here you go, Fox, main card, 4 fights. It started at 8 p.m. I love those cards on Fox because they end at like 10:30, sometimes even earlier. It's great. Love it. 10:30. Can do whatever I want after that. Don't need to go to sleep. I'm not passing out during the thing. So it's amazing. Anyways, the first fight is okay. The first round was actually really great in my opinion. Alan Jaban and Mike Perry, but then they just got super goddamn tired and they tried to do mean things to each other and hurt themselves, but they couldn't anymore. Especially in the third round. And then the second one was starting to slow down. But man, the first one was really good. It stayed competitive the whole time. It's not like one guy really dominated the whole thing, but yeah, they just got really tired. But man, Jaban was very outmatched at one point by Perry. He was lighting him up with shots. It was crazy, and Jaban was just landing kicks ridiculously. Like the second round, it was clear that he was outmatched. So he was just keeping him away with kicks. It was a ridiculous second round.
Well, I remember the third round was pretty one-sided from what I watched. Mm-hmm. Perry just seemed really tired.
Oh yeah,
much more so tired than Jaban.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
not to say that Jaban wasn't tired as well, but
no, they were both tired. If Mike Perry had cardio, he would have destroyed Jaban. If any of these two guys had cardio.
The first round was, I guess he did knock him around a little bit, but he still didn't.
Oh, it was clear that Mike Perry had the power to knock him out. Yeah. It's just he never did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that was the first fight. Entertaining fight, not amazing or anything. Paul Craig. Oh no, sorry, I'm going in the wrong order here. Uriah Faber defeated Brad Pickett, and this was like how can I describe this?
I don't entirely understand how they didn't finish.
Yeah,
that he didn't stop it at some point in time was pretty stupid.
Yep. Was it in the second round that he got a few submission attempts where he should have gotten them?
Yeah.
He should have.
Now, the only thing Pickett actually did to Faber in this entire fight, he's landed like 5 calf kicks that actually did something. And like that still was just like buckling his leg for a half second. And then Faber just took him down or something. Like it was like, yeah, a clinic would be like, it was just an ass whooping for sure. 15 minutes.
Like this is quite a way for Faber to go out because he just destroyed. It wasn't even close. Brad Pickett showed zero in this fight.
Because I'm pretty sure 2 of the judges scored it 30-26.
Yes. No, it was unanimous 30-26 all around.
It was okay.
Yeah. I agree with it.
I wouldn't even go 25 or something.
Oh, yes. That second round was also close to a 26 or a 10-8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. It was a wrecking, but like it wasn't that embarrassing either. It's not like Brad Pickett looked bad after. It's not like, holy shit, look at his face, or, like,
yeah.
But it was a bad showing for him.
He was beaten up pretty good.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. But
like he doesn't cut all that. He's not a Diaz, so he doesn't just.
And then the two main events, which I was supremely looking forward to. All these sexy people in the main event. All right. So Mickey Gall versus Sage Northcutt. This fight went exactly like I thought. Like pretty much. Down to a T.
I'm actually kind of surprised that Northcutt got out of the first round.
Okay, sure.
And to the point of, if he got out of the first round, I was having Northcutt win.
Huh.
And the thing, like, he was doing better than I thought he would on the ground.
Yeah, in the first round for sure. I agree with that.
In the second round, I'm not exactly sure. Like, he threw a spinning back fist and then got caught and then got his back taken.
No. He got punched.
It was
Gall
punched
punched
the first round that he threw the spinning back fist and got taken down. Okay. So yeah, he did get, but the thing is, he was looking, I guess maybe he was tired, but he was looking overconfident as well. I don't know what happened because he had
so here's the thing. I don't think
he had his hands down. He, like, I guess, underestimated Gall's striking.
I do not think that he was overconfident, and here's why. Because Mickey Gall wanted a hair versus hair match, and Northcutt never agreed.
No, I mean at that moment in time.
Oh, sure.
Because it was like he just didn't think it was possible for Gall to actually knock him down, or it wasn't fully a knockdown, but he knocked him back hard enough to then Gall have a good chance to jump on him, which then he was like, Northcutt was hurt. And so that just made it so that he got his back, and then once he had his back with hooks in and everything, it was over. Like,
I'm honestly trying to think back into the last year, that was 2016, and if I've ever been this excited for a fight. I was so excited the whole fight. I was like, oh my God.
Well, excited during the fight?
Yeah.
Well, there's fucking Cub Swanson and
that was a kind of a different excited though. That was an excited because holy shit, these two guys are killing each other. This is like an edge of my seat. Like, holy shit, anything could happen in this fight right now, and I don't know. Like, if Sage Northcutt won, I would have been super disappointed. But I'm super glad that Mickey Gall got that tap, and he tapped out too. It's not like he passed out from it. He tapped out right away.
Like,
was so good.
Talking about going out. Let's go talk about the next fight. Then.
Well, really quick before that one though. So after the fight, Gall challenged Dan Hardy.
Yeah.
And then Dan Hardy came out and he said, I don't want to fight against a newbie that I like. So I'm gonna try to fight against a veteran if I can. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty much what he said.
Has Hardy said what he's coming back at? Because he was always a small welterweight.
Yeah.
So if he comes back, would he go to lightweight?
Because he would
be a fucking reckoning at lightweight.
If he can ever get certified again or whatever he needs to do to get his license. What was
his issue?
His heart.
Blood?
His heart. It had like a weird beat or like I don't know. There's something weird with his heart.
Okay, I might look into that.
Yeah.
But, like Hardy did pretty well at welterweight, and he was a small welterweight.
Mm-hmm. Well, dude, he did relatively okay against GSP, like considering everything.
Yeah.
Like,
I think GSP, GSP didn't break his arm. Was pretty much because he had him in the arm lock, and he didn't just crank on it. He didn't put his hips into it, and I think he kind of tried, but the way Hardy did whatever he did, he was flexible.
He defended pretty good. He had his thumb down almost the whole time, so he wasn't in that much trouble except for like right away at the beginning. Not arm bar, anyways.
Well, Van Zandt versus Watterson.
Yeah.
First off, fuck, these two are hot.
Well, so sure, yeah. I mean, Van Zandt's not exactly my thing, but yeah, I'll agree with you. Yep. Sexy ladies in here.
She's still got a nice fucking body on her.
Sexy guys and sexy ladies on this card, all around.
You definitely seem to like the guys.
Well, I mean, Sage Northcutt is where he's at for his looks. Hey, look, listen. Listen, I am not homosexual, but Sage Northcutt, I can see why the ladies like him. That's what I can say about that.
He was definitely put higher than he should be.
Oh, dude, I said that last week.
Yeah, I know. But like, I don't think he was really like until this fight. I don't think he was really actually given that.
No, so here's the thing. He's just promoted too much and paid too much. Like that's the thing. Like his meteoric rise to where he got. Yeah, sure. Like he's not above his skill level in terms of fights, but in terms of promotion and pay, yes. Like goddamn. But hey, I kind of like he's marketable, so I get it. But here's the thing: Michelle Waterson made $30,000 for this fight. That is not enough. She needs to make $1 million on every fight.
About that,
no, because now she'd be Paige Van Zandt. Everybody knows who Waterson is now. If you didn't know who Waterson was before, you know who she is now. So she needs to get paid. But she's super nice, so I don't know. She needs somebody in her corner to do her negotiating.
I'm sure she doesn't negotiate personally. It would be either her camp or she would get somebody.
But anyways, let's talk about the fight.
Yeah.
I called it right away before the fight. I said Michelle Waterson by tap out either the first or the second, and it was in the first. And it wasn't a tap out, I guess. But I said rear naked choke. I said rear naked choke.
What she did and how she did it was very impressive. Mm-hmm. That she headlocked her, threw her in the scramble, ended up taking her back, and then it was just fucking over from that.
How long did this last? Like 2 minutes ish?
Yeah, something about like there.
Let's see.
3
minutes.
Yeah. No, that's 3:08 left in the round.
No, so it lasted 3 minutes and 21 seconds. That's what I have
three.
Here.
It ended at 3:08 of the first round.
Well, I don't know, man. Wikipedia's wrong then.
Yeah, I'm taking this off of the UFC site.
Yeah. This is another fight. So the fight before this got me so excited and kind of drained that I was still super excited for this fight. And when Waterson won, I was freaking out. But man,
to the point that Paige took it and went unconscious.
Mm-hmm, that was impressive. That was cool. Yeah. I like that she didn't tap. That's for sure. Like Paige is still a tough bitch. She never messed with her.
And she's young, so she definitely will.
Yes. She's very young. And
Waterson is so fucking good.
She's still learning. Yeah, and no, that's the thing. I've always loved Waterson for that. She's been at it for such a long time that even when I started watching her and being a fan of her, like she was still so deep into it and so good already, and she's just so far beyond that.
Like she's been at Jackson Winklejohn's for like fucking 8 years or something. Like just you're training.
Dude, I remember being a fan of hers before Invicta. Long. I don't even know how I.
Yeah.
Like how the hell did I know her before Invicta? It was something. She was on TV before. Oh, I know what it was. It was Bully Beatdown. It was a show. It was a show hosted by Jason Mayhem Miller. And they got bullies, and they got him in fights with MMA fighters. And yeah, Waterson kicked some bully's ass. That's pretty cool.
But like, just she like, especially like, the issue that I had with her is she is fairly small. She definitely has put on a lot of muscle since Invicta, which is a good thing for being small. But yeah. She's 5'3", and that's just tiny. Like,
so she was on the MMA Hour this week too, and she was talking about wanting to fight Rose or
that would
Champ.
Be a good fight. No, Rose. I think Rose would make the most sense. Just because if she beats Rose or finishes Rose, that's awesome. Like has to be absolutely fucking title shot.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I could see her fighting Joanna next too. Because Joanna's 125, right?
No, well, no, she's 15.
Oh well, 115. Whatever the hell the other weight class is.
No, yes, it would be Joanna. But Joanna's fucking. I guess it wouldn't really make it like Waterson is not.
Waterson is superior on the ground. It just depends what happens on the feet.
And both of them are good on the feet, but just Joanna has like that drive to fucking kill you, and that's the problem.
I think people.
Like, it's just.
I think Waterson has that drive too, dude. It's just she's super fucking nice, so people don't see that.
Yeah, no, but it's just. I don't know if Joanna could outmuscle her. And if she can, then Waterson would be in a lot of trouble.
Here's the way I picture these two differently. Is that Joanna's like a fucking Terminator. She has like no emotions. She does one thing. But Waterson, she has emotions. She does the one thing, but she has emotions and shit can get to her. So, yeah, I don't know. That would be an interesting fight. Either way, either one.
It definitely would. I would just want to see Waterson versus Rose. Mm-hmm. I think it would be a fucking fantastic fight.
Yeah.
Because Rose is Rose. She's a fair bit taller, but not like she is taller. But again, I think Rose's big issue is that she doesn't have the strength. She needs to get into the gym and actually lift a little bit, gain 3 or 4 pounds of muscle.
The thing about her gaining any muscle though is that she's kind of lanky. So I think if she gains muscle, she might go up a weight class or two.
No, but I'm talking about like 3 or 4 pounds of muscle in a clinch will give you so much more strength. Like it just, like you don't have to gain 5, 6, 8, 10 pounds. I'm talking about like 3 or 4 pounds. She still should be able to make her weight cut without much issue, and she'd just be so much stronger. Just a few pounds, like she's already skinny and or whatever. Like it's not that. And again, I don't know how hard of a weight cut she's doing, but like I just think she needs to gain like just a few pounds of muscle, and it would just, I guess, give her that much more. Because she gets pushed, like in the fight she loses, she is getting pushed around. And if you can gain that few pounds.
That's why she lost all the fights she's lost in the UFC so far. That's like pretty much the main reason. Because if you look at Rose, she didn't really start kicking her ass until like she pushed her around a little bit. And then she was like, oh, okay, I could just handle you. This is easy then. Ba-bam. Here's some punches.
Yeah, so Rose is 5'5", so she is like 2 inches taller, which is actually a fair bit.
Rose is a tall girl.
Well, she's 5'5", so she's not idiotically tall, but she's not.
Oh no, I'm not saying that, but yeah, no, like for the division, like she's a lanky girl. She's like skyscraper.
Yeah, Struve is 7 feet. I don't think it's quite the same.
Oh no, it's not quite the same, but like for the division, like she's like a John Jones. She's like a fucking. She's got that body type for the division.
Her reach is actually pretty good.
Yeah, like
65 inches.
Yep. That's her big advantage in all of her fights.
Like for a woman, 65 inches sounds pretty long. Like she's proportional to what a man would be. Like
if you look at Jones's rise, like he wasn't like he was always great, but it's great that he took his time to get to where he was.
That's also Winklejohn did that.
No, for sure. But like if you look at Rose, like you could definitely see her doing a similar thing if she keeps improving. She needs to keep improving though. That's the thing.
Yes, but the thing is, Rose is so good in a weak division. She was she's at the top of the heap when she should probably be like she's taking on larger fights because who the fuck else is going to take them?
Yep. It's not like there's a Dan Henderson that she can fight right now. What? It's true. It's true.
Yeah, Dan Henderson moved down to 85, and he should have been at 85. He should never have been at lightweight or light heavyweight.
Whoever else John Jones fought, Matt Hamill.
Oh God! Yeah, well, he lost to Matt Hamill.
That was his own fault, though.
Well, it was a fucking stupid fucking rule.
Yes, it is a stupid rule.
You can elbow someone like this, but you can't elbow someone like this. What the fuck is that?
Oh, there's a lot of rules coming into effect in 2017. I should have written those down. I'll look them up soon. Okay. I'll look them up after. But hey, let's talk about the news of the week in MMA. So I guess the first thing to talk about is the viewership numbers for UFC on Fox. They were pretty good. Second ever in terms of average viewership.
What was the highest?
Yeah, so the first one was the highest. Okay, so the first one we're not counting it because there's a title fight. Let's just say that we're not counting this.
It was also only the one fight, really.
Yes, there's only the one fight.
Fox card.
Yeah, and then so the second highest was the second Fox event ever, which had Rashad Evans and Phil Davis and Chael Sonnen versus Michael Bisping. That was in Boston. Yeah. It's a pretty good card. So yeah, that is the number one that doesn't have a title match, and then this is number 2 now. And I think it's had 4.8 million. Jesus, that's a lot.
Shit, that's good.
That's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah. So I guess beautiful people sell cards, I guess now.
I am curious on how, like, is that watching the whole thing?
Oh, no. So 4.8 is the peak during Page and Watterson.
It was during Page and Watterson.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
good.
And
good.
if the fight would have lasted longer, that peak would have been higher too.
Higher, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if that peak was during Gull and Northcutt, I would have been sad.
It was still pretty all right, I'm sure. We're sure it did okay, that fight.
No, but if it dropped off after that and they didn't watch the girls fight out.
Oh, yeah, no, that would have been sad because Watterson deserves so much more than she has right now, and she doesn't fucking deserve
5 million people watching. Yeah,
she doesn't realize it, though. That's a sad thing. Like, she's so nice. She's so nice. She needs to be aggressive about her shit.
Somewhere around 500 a fight.
Yep. Right.
Because she brought in almost 5 million fucking people. Fuck. That's a lot of motherfuckers watching people fight.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it had to do a lot with Van Zandt, but now people know Watterson.
Yeah,
now she will get her fucking heyday right now. Anyways, so yeah, she did pretty all right. Bellator did good on Friday as well. So King Mo defeated Satoshi Ishii because who else is he gonna fight in Bellator? I don't really know. So that averaged 643,000 viewers, and this is a pretty high number, considering that it was pre-taped, because I think that this was in Japan, I believe. And so the lesson here is that Bellator should just put whatever they have on tape delay. Because they did okay with the Italy card last week, did good, but it's when you compare it, it's about the same number. So why even bother putting it live when you can just edit out the bullshit and do it nicely in prime time? I didn't even watch that card. I didn't even know it was on. If I knew it was on, I would have totally watched it. King Mo, though, I don't like King Mo, so it would have been cool to see Ishii win.
I'm not seeing this
MMA news. It's right under the card. It's in the same. It's in the same news story.
You're talking about the numbers, and then the next one's Cyborg.
Oh yeah, and look, you see it right here. I'm gonna highlight. They're right there.
Oh, okay. You didn't divide it. Okay.
No. I put all the numbers together. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris Cyborg. So she's been notified of a quote unquote potential USADA violation, which is always a violation. Always.
So Cyborg's retirement done. She's gone. Bye.
Well, I mean, if this is a year, then yeah. Like, what else can she do?
But the thing, she doesn't want to fight at 145.
Yeah, sure. No, she wants. No, wait. She said that she would fight at 145, just not in February. Just not in February. She would fight in March.
Okay, yeah, she needs 12 weeks to cut weight.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much weight I can cut in 12? I could be 130 in 12 weeks from now, if I was getting paid what she's getting paid.
I don't know if she's getting paid that much. Is she? I have no idea.
So she's not. She's getting probably $100,000 after it all.
From UFC specifically, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yeah.
No, but with well, I would think UFC's probably giving her somewhere in around that.
I would have to check her last fight earnings.
Yeah. And then again, there would be win bonus and all that type of shit on top of that, likely. So I'm sure UFC would be giving her pretty close to $100,000 with a win bonus, at least. But I don't like how you need that much time to cut weight. I don't fucking understand it. Like Sarah was even talking about it on his podcast, that like he lost 25 pounds in 10 weeks to make the Matt Hughes fight. Like what the fuck?
I'm looking at the payouts for, this is only the payouts for freaking Reebok. So she made 2,500 her last fight.
Okay, yeah. Well, because who the fuck's buying a Cyborg Reebok shit?
Ah, man, the Reebok things with the UFC. What a shit show.
$2,500. That's fucking stupid.
I know. It's stupid, especially considering how much everyone was making before that. Not like even the UFC made more from those sponsorships. It's kind of dumb. Anyways.
Well, UFC's hasn't changed their shit.
Oh yeah,
they're making money.
They're making money now for sure with fucking Reebok, but
yeah. Well, the thing is, the cage still looks like a fucking NASCAR, so that they're not changing anything on that. But
I still think that overall, man, I don't know. They could have included the fighters better, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But the champions actually do get some pretty good money, but it's the champions that get that fucking money.
Yes. Anybody it was based on how many fights you had too, right? So I think anybody who had like 10 fights or something is getting paid pretty okay too. With that Reebok deal.
I have no idea.
I don't remember. It was seniority for sure.
Okay, so she got $90,000.
In the last, yeah.
Well, that's from Invicta. She got $90,000.
Yeah, I wonder how much she gets from UFC then. I don't imagine her UFC deal being that different. I really don't.
Exactly. So
yeah, so 100. Let's say 100,000. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
50-50. 50 grand, 50 grand for winning. And she wins all the time, so fucking why not?
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. Chris Cyborg, man, whatever. She's been talking about a lot of shit, and now she got popped for something we don't know yet, but
yeah, right.
She got popped.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Who knows?
Because again, I highly doubt she'd be taking.
I don't think she voluntarily did this. It would be really fucking stupid if she did.
Taking, what do you mean?
Whatever she got popped for.
That she took it unknowingly?
Yeah, I think that she might have taken it unknowingly. Because at this point in her career, she's fucking huge. Like, she doesn't really need that much. Well, the
thing, it all depends on what it is. Like,
it depends.
Like, especially for the weight cutting stuff, that she could be taking like the cuts and stuff like that. That makes it so that you're burning.
It depends
an
what
extra
it is.
1,000 calories
that's
a day.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think unless it is like a dietary thing. Like, I don't think she took it knowingly.
Like, I don't understand how she got that big without taking something.
Oh no, she definitely took something. That's
something. Now maintaining that for a woman, I don't know how you maintain that type of.
Oh no. So you say that, but here's the thing about Brazilian women. They have a lot of testosterone, just naturally.
They can't have testosterone.
No, they do.
Women do not produce testosterone.
They do, dude. They do.
They produce estrogen,
of course, but they also have testosterone in their body, and some women have more. Dude, they do.
Sure
we have estrogen too. We have estrogen.
Well, I know we do, and that's like how they typically get people who.
No, some girls have more testosterone. That's just how it works. That some girls have more. Sorry, it's unfair, girls. Some girls can just get more muscles and
same
kick
thing
your
with
ass
guys.
More. Yeah. Yes, it is. It is the same thing. But
the thing is,
Brazilian
testosterone doesn't build muscle. Testosterone gives you more energy is essentially what it's doing. So it quickens your off time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you give yourself 12 hours in between workouts or 24 hours between workouts, someone with more testosterone will feel better and then be able to lift more theoretically to then build more and build more and build more. It's food and working is what actually builds the fucking muscle. So even if you're talking about like bodybuilders or whatever, and they're taking crazy whatever amounts of TRT or whatever the fuck they're taking, that drug itself is doing jack shit for them. And the thing is, that's why a lot of bodybuilders, they take it for a point or at certain times. That's the whole, like, you take it at certain times to do certain things.
Yes, but like there's some drugs that will activate like your natural testosterone and like make it better, and then there's some drugs that will just give you testosterone, right?
Yes.
So, but I've heard this. This is a long time ago, but I've heard like that Brazilian women generally have more testosterone than women from elsewhere. That's why they have big butts and stuff. Because apparently testosterone is a very good thing to develop some butt. Doing them squats, building some muscles back there. Muscles healing up faster. building up faster. But yeah, that's. I mean.
Well, okay, so I'm looking. So yes, women do produce a minuscule amount of testosterone relative to men.
Yes, but some women produce more, though. Is all I'm saying.
You know, well, this range is giving from 30 to 95, and from a man is 300 to 1200.
Yeah, but let's say fucking like she's just a freak of a woman, and she produces like 150 or something, like she's like, or even let's say 95, like she's at the top scale.
Well, no, even if you give her 150. Men can't build muscle. Like some men can't build muscle.
Oh no! Hey, listen. She definitely used something to get to the point where she is at now. Is she still using now though? That's a whole other question.
But even like testosterone works really well for rebuilding or
healing muscles when you work out. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, but it also works extremely well for when you're lifting, to building that bulk type of muscle. I don't know how she would be able to maintain that without having a higher testosterone level.
That's the thing. I don't think she's taking anything to help her testosterone. I really don't think she's taking anything to help her testosterone. I really think that she naturally just wants to fucking lift a lot, and she lifts a lot, and it helps with her testosterone overall.
Like I don't know, like I guess Sonnen was on something when he had that test done, because when he was slightly higher, something like that, when he fought Anderson after one of his fights, but he was on something. So there was question there. It wasn't just a natural whatever there. But I don't know how you get a baseline on somebody. Like, 'cause if she does test to be like 200 or 150 or something like that, and that is her natural whatever, she's still so much higher than the normal woman.
Yeah, it's
how would you get a baseline on that and not say that she's just not on something? So then how would she be allowed to fight on
anybody? Dude, getting baselines on anybody is hard. I'm sure John Jones, baseline him on anything, I'm sure he fucking performs fucking better than anybody. So
yes, but you'd still be typically within that error of tolerance, and then every time you're testing, you'd have to be at that level or within 1% of that level. So I guess she could just be continually taking something to keep her at something. But that's just so weird to me that, like,
it's complicated.
A lot of men cannot build muscle like that, bulk muscle like that. And at one point in time, she was very small.
Oh yeah, no, dude, she definitely took something to get to this weight. But the thing is, she's not stopping. She's still she posted a video of her working out the other day, and she's lifting fucking huge. So it's just like, man, like,
and she shouldn't be if she's trying to fight at 45. Yep. Like I don't. Yeah, the whole thing is stupid.
Her advantage is her size. That is her advantage. So to get rid of that,
she's getting so big that it's just not an advantage. Like if someone is able to make it out of the first round with her, I'm pretty sure they'd fucking destroy her.
In the men's division, I would 100% agree with you, 100%. But if she can maintain her cardio and maintain her shape, because there's no women,
but it's not
there's no women
cardio,
that can push
muscle.
it.
It's the sheer
I get it, because
that builds up in your muscles.
But the thing is there any women out there that can push her that hard for her to fucking break down on her muscle? One of these two that
are going for the 45 belts might be able to.
Dude, you look at Mitch Gagnon, he was huge, right? And there's a lot of guys out there that can just fucking grind him, and then he'll get tired in fucking one round. Is there that many girls that can do that to her? That is the ultimate question. Like I don't even know if Ronda Rousey can do that.
I would think Rousey would probably be one of the ones that might be able to do it, because she is technically so sound in the clinch and with her throws.
Yeah, but it's still a 50-50 to me. I don't know.
Like Holmes is fighting for the belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like I would like
Gabrielle, whatever the hell her last name is.
No, I would think like Holmes is just a striker, so she might just be able to knock her stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, like just sheer power.
But Holmes on 145 though. That's the thing.
Well, the thing, she had a big cut to 35.
I guess she wouldn't be cutting, but then you look at fucking Cyborg and she's cutting.
Yeah, I know, but like Holmes was walking around normally at 160, and she was cutting down to 35. For a woman, that's a lot of fucking weight. Not to say that like she's training at 160, but she was saying like when like she's like just in between camps or whatever and still training, doing whatever, she gets up to 160. So you're talking a 25-pound difference between the weigh-in and what she would want to walk around at.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a huge fucking difference. Now, again, Cyborg can't even make 45 apparently unless she has 12 weeks. So I don't fucking get it.
All right, let's run down this as fast as we can and then get to the UFC 207 preview here. So 51-year-old Shinobi Kandori, she was going to fight Gabby Garcia at Ryzen. So she suffered a rib injury. She was a pro wrestler turned politician. She's a politician right now, I guess. So Yumiko Hota is going to replace her, and she's 2 weeks shy of being 50. So pretty much the same age as Shinobi was, and she's also a wrestler. She has a karate background.
Pro wrestler.
Meaning the fake wrestling thing.
Okay.
Gabby Garcia is going to win against whoever they put her in Ryzen anyways. So whatever, 51 years old, 49 years old, whatever.
But then she's actually fighting in Ryzen, so this is a legitimate.
Yeah, no, she's fought in Ryzen a few times. I think this might be her third or second.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Gabby Garcia. The thing about Gabby Garcia is she could be in the UFC, but she's probably on something.
Mm.
So
she can't get out of Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Did you see Cody Garbrandt and Dominic Cruz talk on UFC on Fox?
I saw some like YouTube clips.
Oh, well, and that was uncensored. So the Fox, when it was on Fox originally, like the first 30 seconds or a minute was like totally fucking censored. You couldn't hear them. So it was, what the fuck's going on?
Is that what was happening? Okay.
Yeah.
Like I was watching it or whatever, and it was just like no noise.
Oh, okay. So you didn't see the uncensored version.
No.
UFC on Fox has an uncensored version on their YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was great. Dominic Cruz was saying like, Cody Garbrandt was like, "Who did you beat? Who the fuck did you beat? What? Are you kidding me? Why would you ask Cruz that? Only everybody in your fucking gym, Cody Garbrandt."
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he said.
No, but yeah, Cruz was just kept saying one thing over and over again. I can't remember what it was.
I would tell you, but the one thing I do definitely remember is that he said that I pay my bills by beating everybody in your gym or something like that. That's what he said. No, there's a few other things he said too, like, hey, there's kids watching, watch your mouth. I don't know how anybody could fucking hate Dominic Cruz. He's so fucking funny, and he's so cool. Like, I don't know. He's when he gets into like the analyzer mode, he's like totally impartial. He's like a cool dude, and then he could just fucking turn it on like that when he needs to. So there's a reason why he's on so many of the Fox desks and all of that type of shit. It's because he can talk, and he's also a world champ. So why not?
Yes.
Why not? Like Chael Sonnen, not even a world champ. He can only talk. So why not? No, I've always loved fucking Dominic Cruz. Like, there's some people that say they feel iffy about him, but like, fuck, man, come on. You only hate him because you're such a Uriah Cruz goddamn fanboy. Chill out, man. They settled their beef that night. Okay, relax. Now you can be a Dominic Cruz fan. Jeez, God. Yeah, did you see that part?
No.
They were on the after show on Fox.
Yeah, I didn't watch the after show. I just watched. I guess I.
So Dominic Cruz gave him the poster of WEC where he signed his name over his face. Well, he gave him that poster again with the signature not on his face. Yep. So they're buddies now. Yay.
Oh.
Anyways, so Anthony Pettis' hand was not broken after all at UFC 206. So maybe just all the weight cutting made him delusional. Who knows?
Yeah, well, yeah, if you're cutting weight the wrong way. Because I like with what Holloway said after the fight, I'm pretty sure Holloway was cutting at least as much weight as Pettis was. Mm-hmm. And now
the thing about Pettis is that he's not really used to it.
Correct.
So that's the big difference. And I think it just hit him like a hammer in the face. Just like, whoa.
Yeah, well, it's just how you do it. makes such a huge.
You need somebody there who knows what they're doing, because if you just try to do it on your own, it's never going to work. Nobody can do this shit on their own.
Now there was a bunch of shit going back between Holloway and
Aldo,
yeah. About everything essentially.
Well, supposedly the fight was going to happen in March, right? But Jose Aldo saying, "Fuck that, no way. Who cares? I want fucking McGregor."
Yeah. So, because that's one of the things also is that they're talking Diaz Aldo for an interim belt.
Nate?
Yeah.
He would have to go down. That doesn't make any sense.
No. For lightweight.
Who's champ there right now? Lightweight.
McGregor.
That doesn't make any sense. Fuck off.
Get the fuck out of here. A lot of people are saying that because Aldo wants McGregor so bad, he wants to go up to lightweight, beat somebody up, get the interim belt, so then he's going to
lose
to fight
against
McGregor.
Nate, though. I don't know. I don't know.
Nate takes leg kicks like a motherfucker, so fucking Aldo would light that leg up like a bitch. I think that would be the only fight he could win if he fought.
Yes.
If he fought El Kukui or the Eagle, I'm pretty sure he'd lose. If he fought Diaz, I think he could win. And I think that's the fight he's pushing for personally, is him and Diaz for an interim.
We'll see, man. The UFC is such in disarray right now. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, I fucking have no idea.
Because you also have a company that's going around cutting their fucking top brass and shit. So they're not really even looking at the fighters yet. They're just trying to cut the money at the source or whatever.
Yeah, and they're creating fucking fake belts left and fucking right for no reason. And it's just like, oh.
I don't like Aldo's saying he's the champion, but doesn't want to fight at 45. So it's because I think he's just pulling a whole McGregor thing.
He is. He fucking technically they gave him the champion, so the championship. So fuck, he is.
The thing is, he is also saying because McGregor never defended, he was never actually the champion because he never defended. Because there is the whole thing in boxing that you're not the champion until you defend the belt, which I do agree with that fact or that statement. But
hey, that's a big reason why people don't buy DC as the fucking champion right now, right?
Yep.
So, Jessica Andrade.
DC has at least defended the belt.
Hey, look,
defended against Jones.
DC is a top level fucking fighter in whatever weight class he chooses to fight. It's just, I don't think that he's necessarily number one in either weight class. That's just a sad reality for DC.
Well, he's not. He's certainly not at heavyweight. And then
he could be though at heavyweight. He could be. He could. If he put his mind at it, I think he could. But it just
Stipe is a fucking beast. I don't know. And then Junior, he would have difficulty against both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Stipe and Junior would be big issues. And then Kane, I don't think they would ever even fight.
That was the big issue. That's why he went down.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Jessica Andrade, she didn't get an opponent for UFC 207 still, so she's off the card. So there you go.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So let's talk about 207, I guess. This is the card where Ronda Rousey's making her comeback. Oh my god.
Oh, holy shit, this is the greatest day ever.
Oh my god, isn't that crazy? No. Oh, I guess not. How the hell did I do this? I put I guess I should find out how I did that. Anyways, I put the web page over your face, and I don't know how I did that. Anyways, so UFC 207. I'm making my way up there really quick here. I'm getting there. All right. So it's Nunes versus Ronda Rousey as the main event. The preliminary card on Fight Passes, two fights: Brandon Thatch versus Nico Price, and Tim Means versus Alex Oliveira. Those two fights are okay. I'm not too sure who Nico Price is, but Tim Means and Alex Oliveira.
That's not a bad fight at all.
Yeah, Antonio Carlos Jr. versus Mervin Vettin. I'm not sure who Vettin is, but Antonio Jr. He's the winner of Tough Brazil. He's good.
Brazil.
He's good.
Which one I don't remember, but I do know.
First one?
Was it the first? I don't.
The one with Chael. The one with Chael.
So that would have been the third Brazilian.
Was it the third? second?
Yeah.
Whichever.
I'm pretty sure it was the third.
That's the only one I watched. Mike Powell versus Alex Garcia. Dun Young Kim versus Tarek Safadine. Dun Young Kim, is that fucking Korean Zombie?
No, Stun Gun.
Oh, Stun Gun. Damn, they all look the same. God damn it.
No, they don't.
They all look South Korean. God damn it. They're all the same. No, the names are similar is the thing. The names are very similar between those two.
But I could look at the photo and say that.
Oh, yeah, no, they're not the same.
Or way that it was Stun Gun.
Stun Gun has better abs.
Well, he's also got a wider jaw and all sorts.
Okay, sure.
He's also much larger than Zombie's at 145.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Stun Gun's a lot bigger than him.
Yeah. And then the main event of the fucking TV prelims is Johnny Hendricks versus Neil Magny, which is insane. That's insane.
Yeah, well, yes, but it's just funny that fucking Hendricks was the champion like 2 years ago.
But he got destroyed in this last fight.
I know, but it's just
to come
like
back up now. I hope Neil Magny destroys him. Oh, that would be so good.
Yeah, I agree.
So good. All right, and then the main
he's gotten destroyed in his last two fights.
Oh man, his last fight was embarrassing.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, he got knocked out by Stephen Thompson.
Yeah, that fight was bad. He looked like an old man. All right, the main card right here, last pay-per-view of the year, UFC 207, starts with Luis Smolka versus Ray Borg. I'll go with Ray Borg on that one. Smolka is kind of a slow starter. Ray Borg is just overall crazy, so I'll just go with him. And then, oh my God, TJ Dillashaw versus John Lineker. That's a good fight.
That's a really good fight. I so wish that was Dotson. I so wish that was Dotson.
It's a shame that Lineker.
Dotson won that fucking fight. You judges are fucking morons. And that would just the rematch of the tough champion of that year. Oh, that would have been a good fight because both of them have improved so much since then. So it'd just be interesting on.
Yeah, and I like those two guys especially. So. The four top fights on this card are really good. For Brashir, Doom versus Cain Velasquez is next. That's a fucking amazing fight.
This is not in Mexico City, so I give it to Vasquez.
A lot of people say that. I still don't know. Doom looked bad in his last fight, but
yes,
he threw
a freaking flying kick.
Well, to me, that just means that he's going to come back stronger in this fight. So I don't know what that means for Cain. Doom. When he was in Strikeforce and when he was in the UFC before that, I always thought he was a joke. But man, I became a Doom fan really quick when he came back in the UFC. So I'm not. If he wins, I'm happy. I'm not opposed to him winning. But Cain Velasquez is also very good. So I'm not. Yeah, these two. Yeah, they're both warriors. So I'm not against it.
Well, what do you think about Dillashaw and
Lineker? Honestly, I don't like Lineker that much.
Yeah.
So I would just go Lineker based on that. Or sorry, Dillashaw. Dillashaw. Yeah.
Dillashaw decision.
I
don't from what Dotson did to Lineker's head.
Yeah.
I don't think the guy can be knocked out.
Yeah.
Dotson, I'm pretty sure, cannot knock him out. Can he submit him? That's very possible. So it'd be submission or decision. Decision would I have to go to Dillashaw. I don't see.
Yeah, I think I probably pick Dillashaw by decision probably.
Yeah, that's what I would have to go. Because
Yeah,
Dillashaw will actually take him down and do some shit on the ground with him because he has the wrestling.
I don't think I don't want Lineker to win in that fight.
Yeah,
is the thing.
I so God if he wins. Oh my God, that division. Oh. But yeah, I don't like it. He just kept walking forward and taking shots in the face, and he wins. I don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
He got head kicked 4 times in that fight, and he wins the fucking fight. I don't.
The next fight right here, arguably should be the main event almost. Dominic Cruz versus Cody Garbrandt. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, if they did not set this up well enough for you in the last event here on Fox, I don't know what else you want. I don't know.
Obviously, the only chance Garbrandt's got is knocking him out in the first round. That's the only
maybe the
chance.
second. Maybe the second.
Does he have the
Maybe
cardio to last that?
I
guess
think,
if he doesn't blow his load, maybe he does.
Yeah,
but...
I think Garbrandt can last at least the 3 rounds. It's if it gets to the 5 rounds and Cruz just fucks around with him, like he's done. He's fucking done. There's no way.
I think can he catch Cruz?
And
like,
not only can he catch Cruz, can he avoid Cruz? Because Cruz can fucking fuck him up too. So
leg kicks and shit. Yeah, dude.
Cruz is exciting. Any Cruz fight is really good. So the thing is he really marketable and is he a seller? Maybe not. So maybe you do put him in a co-main event on every card you can. Why not?
Yeah.
And then the main event, Amanda Nunes, the champion of the bantamweight women's division, is against Ronda Rousey, returning. So
that's
a
pretty interesting fight.
Ronda Rousey can go screw herself right in the butt or wherever she wants to screw herself. I don't care, because she's not doing any media. And do you remember when McGregor?
Well, she has to do some sort of media on the week. So this week
she didn't. She's not doing any media. She's not. Have you seen her?
No, but there would be this week coming. So Monday to Friday.
The
Friday's
this weekend. She didn't do any media. She's not going to do
next weekend. It's next.
It
Friday.
is next weekend. Oh, god damn it. Anyways,
they have the press conference. She has to be at the press conference.
No, there's rumors that she's not going to be at the press conference either. So
that's bullshit.
It is bullshit. It's totally bullshit that Ronda Rousey's getting this treatment and nobody else.
I highly doubt she's getting that treatment.
She is. She's getting this. She's getting the treatment right now. What are you talking about?
No, I understand she's not doing the giant media circus. But she has to go to the pre-fight press conference.
I don't know if she's going to that thing, dude. I don't know. She's going to be at the weigh-ins and she's going to be at the shit. But the pre-fight press conference, I don't know if she's going to be there. And I don't know if she's going to be at the post-fight press conference either. There's a lot of rumblings right now that she's not going to be at that press conference pre-fight.
If that's the case, there's something wrong.
There is something wrong. It's bullshit that she can do that.
I don't think that's the case.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I highly doubt that's the case.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. I heard Dave Meltzer say some stuff. So,
well, she also did the video and all that type of crap for her comeback or what?
Oh no, she's done stuff, but she's not going to. She's not doing the fucking shit that McGregor was doing. You know, like doing radio stations,
I
going
get
on
that.
CNN
I get
shit.
that. Like,
but
she's already done all that.
She should be. Look, the only reason she's not doing it right now is because she doesn't want money. Okay, because here's what happened. She's never had money. She's never had money. She gets in the UFC. She starts getting money. Whoops. I have money and now I'm miserable. So she doesn't give a shit about money. She has the money that she needs right now.
Yeah,
anyways.
No, she has enough fucking money.
So,
like, holy shit, she's got to have money.
She probably has too much. So.
Yeah. No, well, because the thing, like, when she did the Ultimate Fighter, she was living in one place, and like that, I'm pretty sure where they took those video shots, that's where she lives now. So she lives in some crazy ass fucking California house that's probably like fucking more than we would ever make in our lifetime. And she probably just paid straight out in cash for the fucking thing.
Dude, a freaking apartment in California is more than I've ever made.
No, I will ever will make.
Sure. Well, yeah, sure.
Well, did you see that fucking place that they filmed in? I'm pretty sure that's where she's living.
Maybe.
And that place was like fucking 5,000 square feet up on the fucking mountain off the cliff or what? Like, that thing would have to be like $10 million.
If it was up in the hills, maybe even more. Because that's
no. I'm pretty sure it was looking over a bay or something like that.
Well, yeah. If she's up in the hills in California, that's way more than anywhere else in California.
Yeah. So I don't like, but yeah, like she has fucking money. She wants to have babies with Matt Brown.
Travis Brown.
Not Travis Brown.
Matt Brown would probably be better, to be honest. But yeah, okay.
But Matt Brown already has like 3 kids.
Yeah,
so.
no, he doesn't need Ronda Rousey.
No. Yeah, I highly doubt whoever said that.
Matt Brown would probably treat her too nicely for hers. She wouldn't like that.
I don't know if if she had that nervous breakdown, Matt Brown might just choke her out or something like that.
Anyways, yeah. So there you go. That's UFC 207.
Yeah, like
I didn't realize that was not happening this weekend. Man, there's nothing this weekend. I might as well just kill myself right now.
It's fucking Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Only Christmas. Like, what am I gonna do? Sit around with family? Ugh.
Yeah,
God.
fair enough. Now, there's a point that this thing's on Friday. I think that's gonna fucking take a numbers dump all over the fucking place.
It's so ridiculous that's on Friday. But hey, I'll watch World Series of Fighting on Saturday, so I'm all good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all right.
Yeah, that is like I think the numbers for this are going to be really bad.
Oh, imagine if UFC 207 was on Saturday, and oh my God, the numbers for World Series of Fighting. Well, so the thing about World Series of Fighting is that it's on NBC proper. It's on actual NBC. Yeah. So like the reach for that is incredible. People with bunny ears can watch that event. So that's pretty cool. We'll see. I'm looking forward to that event in general, but I'm also looking forward to see how it does in terms of the numbers. All right. So, anyways, next week
is that World Series?
Oh, both.
Yeah.
Because UFC on Friday is ridiculous.
The pay-per-view might do all right, but I'm pretty sure the Fox card is not going to do well on Friday night.
I'm thinking it might be the opposite. I'm thinking maybe people will tune into the Fox stuff for free.
Well, the thing is, the people that are going to get the pay-per-view are going to get the pay-per-view. Like, there's going to be a million people.
Look, the hardcore is going to do like 250 because the hardcores are just going to get it anyways.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I don't know. And there's a lot of Rousey fans. So, yeah, like I said, like 250, I feel pretty confident saying that right now. But how much more than that?
I'm thinking for the Fox card, probably like $1.5 million at absolute most. If it gets that, I'd be quite surprised.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the Fox card isn't that amazing either. So
yeah.
All right. So next week,
I don't.
Next week we're going to talk about some MMA awards.
No, that'd be in 2 weeks because next week this fight's.
Oh no, God damn it! God damn it! Do we have to include this? Who cares? Ronda Rousey. She loses everything. She loses all the awards.
Well, the thing, like, I don't like Cruz.
I guess so. Cruz could be pretty fucking incredible.
If he gets knocked the fuck out, that could be KO of the year or something. Like, who the fuck knows what's going to happen?
Okay, so right now, the categories I have written down right now, and I have a bunch of fights written down for all of these things already. So fight of the year, I have 5 candidates already. KO of the year, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 KO of the year's candidate right now. Submission of the year, I have 6. They're pretty much all chokes except for 1. So I'm pretty sure the non-choke might win. It might. If any of the chokes win, it's just based on who it was. That's the only thing. You could probably even guess who choke is. And then a surprise of the year, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. And then for the card of the year, I have 4 cards. So far. Yeah. That could change. So is there any other categories we're adding? Is there like a fighter of the year, I guess?
I would think doing...
Are we doing fighter of the year?
Male, female, up-and-comers I prefer over like fighter of the year. But...
Sure.
Like just who to watch for in 2017?
Male fighter of the year, female fighter of the year, and then who to look forward to.
Yeah, sure. That's fair enough. Okay. Because I just like the idea of who to look for. Like, obviously, Watterson would be on that list. Like, it's just there'd be good honorable mentions on that to then really kind of talk about and this, that, and the other.
Oh, yeah, especially that she won because Watterson's been off for a little bit.
Yeah,
this is such a big win.
Yeah, she was hurt. She had she's had like 3 fights in 4 years or something like that.
I still remember her last fucking Invicta fight. It's like it happened yesterday.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. Anyways, KO of the year. Spoilers, it's probably going to be Lando Venata. That happened last week.
I thought
probably. So. It's probably. There's been some goddamn spectacular KOs this year, but...
Paige's was pretty nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then submission of the year, there's... in terms of like actual technical submissions this year, it hasn't been that crazy.
Yeah.
But in terms of like
Watterson's is probably up there on.
Oh yeah, in terms of like surprising chokes, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Just the way she got into that position was fucking amazing. Just the way she hopped over and like, dude.
And fight of the year is actually kind of an interesting category because, right, Cub Swanson and Doo-Ho Choi is really fresh in our minds.
You sent me that link for the Angelina Lee. Like, dude, how is she not in the UFC?
She should be. She's been fighting for a long time too.
But she's only 19 or 20 or something like.
She's been fighting for a long time.
That girl's got some fucking skill for a 20-year-old.
I've been following her on Instagram for what seems like forever.
Well, and she's good looking.
Yes, yes.
Like,
it's definitely a reason why I follow her on Instagram.
She's got some fucking skill,
and she can take a fucking beating. She can come back. She can from everything.
Like, I had no idea who she was. Like, she looks a little familiar. I've seen her in images or whatever, but I've never seen her fight. Shit, she's got skill.
Mm-hmm.
She's good at stand-up. She's good at submission.
Oh, even the girl she was against is really good. Like, those two ladies were really good. Amy Tamaguchi, I think, was her first name. Tamaguchi was her last name.
It was Tamaguchi. It wasn't Amy. It was
a short name. It was like 3 or 4 letters. I remember that much.
Yeah.
It was a really good fight.
But she could be somebody on 2017. Look for, man. Like, she's got some fucking skills.
Mm-hmm. No, Angela Lee. I've been a big fan of hers as well. I'd like, Look, any Asian that can fight, I'm down. Look at those South Koreans, man. That can fight.
She is a 115 fighter, and she is fairly tall for 115. Like, I think you can put her into the UFC, and she'd be easily top 10. Now, how quickly? She's young, so you shouldn't rush her too much. But like, shit,
Angela Lee versus Paige Van Zandt.
That actually would probably make a fair bit of sense.
Mm-hmm. I know that she signed for ONE FC not too long ago. She probably still has a few fights left on her contract.
Yeah. Now, not to say that UFC couldn't buy that contract out if they do really see something in her, but
in terms of a women's fight though, wow, one of the best women's fights I've ever seen. I can only think of like Miesha Tate and like Ronda Rousey won. It's probably the closest thing that came to that fight. The first Ronda Rousey and Tate fight, it technically was not that amazing, but I was just so excited the whole time.
The second one was quite interesting that Tate got out of the first round.
Mm-hmm. But that first fight was just done so quick that it was just kind of like, But man, I was looking so much forward to that first fight, and I like that first fight, even though I am a huge Tate fan and she lost. Like that first fight, it was so exciting at the time. But yeah, I remember watching Angela Lee and Tamaguchi. My God, ONE FC has some really good fighters in there. If you've never watched ONE FC, they're out of Asia, mostly. I want to say they're like based in Manila. I might be wrong on that. They're somewhere down south in Asia. Anyways, so yeah, the MMA Awards going to happen sometime. Probably not next week.
Yeah, I would think that like the first week of. So the 5th of January. Sure.
So look forward to that in 2 weeks. I think we're going to head out of here.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick around and play some Battlefield afterwards if anybody's down for that, even though, there might be some people that show up to watch the video games. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, UFC 207. Look forward to that on Saturday in 2 weeks. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, unfortunately. So long from now. God. I'm going to have to do some Christmassy stuff. Jeez. I already put up this tree behind me. I thought it was done. God. All right. See you next week or whenever you guys decide to come back. MegaSearcher.com. This is where to go to check out all our MP3s and VODs. And our YouTube channel is Mega Scorcher TV. See ya.